Welcome viewers and thanks for tuning in, and it's always nice when you join with me for another TV box stop review. As announced in my previous video, I have today the review of the Mecool KM9, certified Android 9 Pie TV OS 4K TV box. The question arises, what is the difference between the KM9 and the KM3, and which one is better to buy? Well, to get the answers you have to stay tuned, because that's coming up next. So I'm back, and in similar fashion to the Mecool KM3, it has the same solid professional-looking box that does a great job at protecting your box during shipping. To the front of the box, it gives you a list of features exactly the same as the KM3. And to the back, it also shows that the box is running on a fully certified version of Android TV operating system. So what is the difference? My guess is as good as yours. So without further ado, I will proceed with the unboxing. So in the box it's also the same. You have the KM9 TV box itself. You get this wireless Bluetooth remote with Google Assistant voice search and voice commands features, which is great, but it's the same remote as in the KM3 and it doesn't have an AirMouse feature. You get one HDMI cable, a 5 volts 2 amps power adapter, and a user's manual. Let's take a look at its design and its input-output peripherals. The entire body is made of plastic, with the Mecool logo printed to the top. If we look at the KM3, this is the first noticeable difference between these two devices. To the back, you have one HDMI 2.0 port, one Ethernet LAN port at 100 megabits per second, you have one audio-video port with a reset button on the inside, and your DC power input. To the side, you have one USB 2.0 port, one USB 3.0, and a MicroSD card reader. There is nothing on the other side. To the front, you have a glowing LED power light same as the KM3. And to the bottom, you have lots of ventilation holes but no metal plate like in the KM3. So I will connect to my capture card and TV, and let's see how it performs. So I'm all set and ready to go, and as I start up the box, you have the same Mecool startup animation as in the KM3 model for a couple of seconds. Then you are taken to Android TV's first startup wizard. Once you have completed the wizard, you're then taken to the launcher. So the KM9 in similar fashion to the KM3 comes with the official Android TV launcher with Google Assistant and Chromecast feature. If I head over to the settings area, here it shows that its operating system is Android 9 Pie. Another difference between the KM9 and the KM3 is that the KM9 doesn't have the Wi-Fi glitch I experienced during the boot-up process in the KM3. Another thing to note is that once you connect to a Wi-Fi network during the first startup wizard and log into your Google account, you get an option to install some additional apps and games automatically. In the display settings, this box comes with Dolby Digital Display and DTS audio pass-through that I will test in a moment. The display resolution can be set to a maximum display of 3840 by 2160 at 60 Hz 4K resolution, and this option only becomes visible if you have a 4K ready TV. I will also be testing its HDR capability in the 4K video playback segment. I will now show its root access and DRM information. Starting with root access, it shows that the KM9 is not rooted the same as the KM3, running on Android 9 Pie operating system. And why am I not surprised? The app is showing Oreo instead of Pie, the same as the KM3. And like I said in my previous video, most TV boxes running on an official version of Android TV are usually not rooted, as this is part of the requirement to attain the necessary DRM level to show Netflix in HD and 4K quality. The DRM information tells the same story as the KM3. It shows that you have Google Widevine Level 1 and no HDCP protection. I'm beginning to wonder if there's any difference between these two boxes at all. With this DRM level you should be able to play Netflix in HD quality, however, without HDCP protection you can only get standard quality. If I try to open the official Netflix version from the Google Play Store, it shows that this version of Netflix app is not compatible with your device. So I did the same thing as I did in the KM3, I installed the 6.2 build from the Aptoide App Store, it worked fine, but it only shows in standard quality. The other issue is that you cannot use the stock voice remote to navigate the menu, only a mouse or an air mouse will work in this case. Moving on to the YouTube app. I played an 8K video sample just to see what's the highest resolution I could get, and the KM9 plays up to 2160p 4K quality. Let's look at its system and hardware information. The manufacturer of this box is Video Strong, and the model is the KM9. It comes with 4GB of RAM, which is DDR4 memory, and this is the remainder of the storage from the 32GB after the Android installation and all the apps I have installed. The Bluetooth version here is 4+, which indicates that the Bluetooth version is 4.1. The CPU, which is the Amlogic S905X2, is a quad-core ARM Cortex-A53 CPU running up to 1.8 GHz in 32-bit mode. Below here it shows that the box has support for only 32-bit ABIs, allowing it to run only 32-bit applications. The GPU resolution, as I confirmed in my previous video of the KM3, has a resolution error. It should be showing 2160p resolution, but it's an issue with the app itself. The GPU is the Mali G31 processor, with a refresh rate of 60 Hz and OpenGLES version 3.2, which is really good for gaming. Under network, it shows that the box has dual-band 2.4 and 5 GHz Wi-Fi support. Under Android information, it shows that the operating system is Android 9 Pie, and it also shows that the box is not rooted. Under thermal information, it shows that the box runs between 40 to 50 degrees Celsius under normal room temperature, and we will monitor to see how high it increases during treaty gaming. The box comes with codecs for playing 4K videos, the two main ones being Video HEVC and H.264 decoder. I also spotted the Dolby Vision and DTS audio codec needed for digital media playback. And that's it for system and hardware information, and let's see if the performance of the KM9 is any different from the KM3. I will now play some 4K video samples using the latest Kodi media player, because after testing a number of media players, Kodi is the only one that can play Dolby DTS videos and actually play the audio and display the true media information. Other players can play the video, but there is no audio. Let's do a quick run-through of some samples.
This is the left channel. Next, we have the center channel. Over here is the right channel. This is the right surround channel.
Juries, executioners, judges.
Welcome to the inside of your head.
Those samples played okay on the box connected directly to my capture card, but a question many subscribers used to ask was about DTS audio pass-through using the Kodi media player. I now have the KM9 connected to my receiver, and I'm playing the same DTS test videos using Kodi, and as you can see the Dolby icon appears on the receiver. This means you can get DTS audio pass-through via Kodi on this box. To cast my mobile phone to the KM9, I sideloaded the Air Screen app and was able to share screens via Miracast. I will now play some Android games to test its 3D graphics performance.
And the defenders come in well here. Timed his approach and got the ball. Surely he's going to score here. Hit the post. Oh, well reached. Struck the post. Could have come out, but in it went.
In similar fashion to the KM3, the games ran really well, and the graphics is of the best quality on this box. Let's take a look at its benchmarks. So up till now we haven't seen any major difference between the KM9 and the KM3, but the benchmark scores shows a difference in performance. In the RAM copy speed, the Antutu benchmark, the Geekbench 4, and in the Treatymark Gamers Bench, all scored higher on the KM9. The only test that had the same results was the Wi-Fi speed test, where the 2.4 band and the LAN port had poor speed results same as the KM3. So the Mecool KM9 is at position number 3 on my rank chart, and it scored even better than the Beelink GT1 Mini. I placed this chart on my website in pure spreadsheet format where you can interact with it, and I also placed product links to the various boxes to check for availability and coupon deals. So in summary, we finally got the answers we needed about the difference between the Mecool KM9 and the Mecool KM3, and that difference is performance. The KM9 has all the same features exactly like the KM3, but for some reason, maybe it's hardware, the KM9 scored higher in the benchmark scores. The 3D gaming and 4K video playback is pretty good. You have good YouTube video at 4K quality, and streaming movies and TV shows is of the highest quality. On the downside, it has the same issues as the KM3. The 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi band and the Ethernet LAN speeds is pretty low. The Google Widevine protection needs addressing, and they also need to get proper certification for Netflix to play in 4K quality. So I have come to the end of my review of the Mecool KM9 Android TV box. If you are interested in this box, see the link provided in the description area directly below this video and on my website for availability and pricing. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to click the like button before leaving, share it on Facebook, Twitter and whatever social media sites you are a part of. And to be notified when the next TV box video is released, click the subscribe button and the little notifications bell and see you in the next one.